Welcome back, everyone. NicknLex here. Thank you so much for joining me today to this new episode of Music with Nick. Today I'm super excited because, as you guys may have seen on our channel, we just had a Robert Palmer video, Addicted to Love, and pretty much everybody loves the video, you know. I guess, you know, a lot of people love the reaction, and I have the pleasure of doing an entire marathon today of Robert Palmer, and this was requested exactly by the same person who requested the video, Scott Anderson. So thank you so much for, you know, not just the video, but also this one, for this video. And this one, Scott gave me a big variety of songs to basically just pick and choose, you know, like no big description. He just said, you know, I wanted to let's say contribute another marathon for that Robert Palmer video, because that was his Dan selection. He's a Dan member, so he gets one song a month, and he wanted, that's like, you know, the to that video, the marathon, right? So, and then what I wanted to read, it's more like for me to give me a guide, but it says Robert Palmer, the style chameleon. That's how I always say that about Elvis Costello. But it says, so the first one we're gonna do is Sneakin' Sally Through the Alley from the album Sneaking Sally Through the Alley 1974. Then I got some options here. I went with Looking for Clues. I got two options. I'm not gonna say the options because then people are gonna be like, oh, why didn't you do the other one? So I'm not even gonna give you that, you know, option. And then option for number 4, I got 3 options. I went with Aeroplane, and I'm still sure that Scott's gonna do these eventually. And then this one was not optional. This was Love Me or Leave Me from Riding High. So I took the one, you know, Aeroplane from Don't Explain 1990, and I went with Looking for Clues from Robert Palmer's Addictions Volume 1 1989, and Sneaking Sally 74. So these are the 5 songs I'm gonna do, and I hope you enjoy. Let me know what you think, of course. If you like the video, do subscribe, like it, share it, all that good stuff. Leave a comment. So here we go with Robert Palmer, Sneaking Sally Through the Alley, and here we go. Thank you so much. Okay. Very different from... Well, I didn't know that, you know, Robert Palmer's, I'm looking at all the albums, you know, on Spotify, and it's amazing how much material he had, you know, from the 70s, because this obviously sounds very, very different from Addicted to Love. You know, this sounds almost like, I want to say, it has like this really cool funky vibe, you know, the bass, and it gives me a little bit of a what I want to say, Stevie Wonder, you know, like vibe, you know, that really cool, you know, keyboard, the bass, and it has like, I don't know, the drumming. It's so cool. 1974, you know, that's like, what a year from music, you know. But and then he has like all this like 75, 76, 78, 79, 80, 82, 83, 85, and then he has like this whole other catalog of, I guess, 80s Robert Palmer. So it would be really, really cool to discover all this stuff, you know. But well, with this marathon, we're gonna go through a lot of his, you know, styles, and I can't wait. But this is surprisingly awesome. Like, this is, I never expected Robert Palmer to sound like this. Also, his voice obviously sounds a lot younger, and but just to compare, you know, Addicted to Love and this, it's like two different artists, and it's really cool. All right, and I didn't want to pause that solo here, so let's go back. Wow, what a cool, funky tune. I loved it. So, now this one is from a compilation, Addictions Volume 1. I want to see, like, looking for clues. I want to see the actual year, because now I'm interested, you know. Let's see. Robert Palmer, and it says 1980. Okay, cool. And then we have, oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm so, all right. So this is a different version? 5 minutes. Look, no, that's kind of odd because it's from the Clues album. Let's see here. But oh, this is a remix version, so it's a little bit different. Okay. I just wanted to check, and because wait, Okay, don't explain 1990. Okay, yeah. I just want to, I don't want to make a mistake. So this is looking for clues, and then it is from the Clues album, but we are doing a different version from Addictions Volume 1. Okay, cool. That's all I needed to know. You know, I don't want to make mistakes. So here we go. Looking for Clues, Robert Palmer remix version. Here we go. So good. So the reason I chose this song is because Scott did, you know, with each option there was a hint, you know, a little hint, like for example, new wave, xylophone, and I was like, I want to listen to the xylophone, and here we have it. I love it, man. I love, and this it gives me a little bit of a Prince vibe, you know. Music tend obviously to sound similar, but I'm not saying that he copied Prince or Prince copied him. I don't care, you know, about this stuff. I just like to make comparisons because that's the only thing I can grab onto. I think Robert Palmer is an amazing artist, and I think Prince is an amazing artist, and they're equally amazing. That's all I know. I love here the description that it says one of the great underappreciated singers of the rock era, Robert Palmer sang with such ease that it disguised both his vocal skill and his adventurous tastes. Isn't that amazingly written? I don't know who wrote that, but it's beautiful because when I wrote that, I was like, wow, I'm going to pay a lot of attention to his voice, and it's so soft and subtle and beautiful. It's just really, really good. Like, I'm a new fan, like, honestly, Robert Palmer. I didn't think too much of the Addicted to Love because, you know, it's very cheesy and it's very 80s and, you know, and it's very, you know, I mean, it's like one of those, if you hear it, you're like, oh, that must have been a one-hit wonder or something. But now when you go deeper into like Palmer's like catalog, you can see the master, you know, he really was. And I can't believe it that he died so young, like 54. That is just crazy. Nowadays, you know, people don't die, you know, at 54, but I think it was something that I'm not sure. I haven't really looked into it, but that is not an age. That's like that's bizarre, you know. That's actually, must be could have been some sort of accident. I don't know, you know. Can be a lot of things, drugs, alcohol, whatever, you know. I'm not here to judge. It's just sad that we don't have this man right now alive, you know, maybe in his 70s or something, you know, and doing music. It's a shame because he's really like a master of his craft. So let's keep going.
I'm frightened by the sound of relationships. Oh yeah, I swear we could put it to a better use. Oh my, you worry, maybe you've forgotten how to get your night groove. Oh yeah, you told all the callers you were not amused. Ooh, insisting that nobody showed you how to use a telephone. Oh yeah, nobody's gonna give you a second chance. Oh my, I don't have to make an effort now to find out where the money goes. Oh yeah, we'll have to make a fuss every time we dance. Ooh, I'm looking for clues.
I love that. So good.
Looking for clues. Looking for clues. Looking for
What a catchy tune, man. Wow. I love this. And then that break, dun 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 bum bum, you know? So cool. Also, I mean, if you just compare this, the first one of 74 and this one, it's like if you don't know, like if you play this, you know, to someone who doesn't know, he wouldn't know that's the same artist, you know? This was awesome. All right, so let's keep going, man. This is so much fun. Alexia, she's so funny. I just saw this, the Ambrosia video that we did, and she added no more cheese to the thumbnail, and like a pizza cheese, but like a no smoking sign. Hilarious. I love her. She just comes up with the most funny stuff. Okay, so this one is also from the same album. Let's check out the style, you know, if it's anything remotely similar to Looking for Clues. This is Johhny and Mary. Here we go. Okay, we got the synth.
Johnny's always running around trying to find certainty.
So good.
He needs all the world to confirm that he says he changes his mind more than a woman, but she made a bet, even when the chance was slim.
I love it, man. I love this style.
He says he's willing to learn when he decides he's a fool. Johhny says he'll live anywhere when he owns time to. Here he comes ahead, says she should be used to it. Mary always hedges her bets, she never knows what to think. She says that he still acts like he's being discovered, that he'll be caught without a second thought, running around. Johhny feels he's wasting his breath trying to talk sense to her. Mary says he's lacking a real sense of proportion, so she comes ahead, knows he tires easily. Johhny's always running around trying to find certainty. He needs all the world to confirm that he ain't lonely. Mary counts the walls, says she should be used to it. Johhny's always running around, running around.
So good. I'm on the Wikipedia page and man, like it's 4 decades of a career. I didn't even know. Because he also did wait. So he started in the 60s, 64 early bands. Wow. There's so much to explore here. Oh, man. Almost on my birthday, he passed away, 2003. And then, I mean, from the 60s to the 70s, and then solo career started in 74 to 78, and then 79 to 84. Mainstream success. I guess the early stuff wasn't as successful, but I don't know why, why it wouldn't be. But I guess, and it also talks about the video, that kind of like that also. Palmer's perhaps best known for his songs Addicted to Love, which is, obviously not his best work, but it's just the one that connected to most people, This song was amazing. Johhny and Mary. Freaking beautiful. Just holy man. Okay, 1990s next. So this must sound obviously a little bit different. literally 10 years later. And then Riding High, 992. All right, let's go with Aeroplane. And I don't know why I chose this. Let's see. I think, okay, the option, I'm not going to tell you about the other songs. I don't want to spoil anything, but I love this because Scott only used a word here to describe the song. And then he said smooth. And I'm like, I'm down with smooth. Let's do smooth. Here we go.
Say you write your story, pictures, dreams, and letters get you past existence of your mind. Life is such a miracle. Every day brings changes into your life. You could easily tell her you know the melody. You could get over her. You keep consoling her like in black and white movie. If you missed your aeroplane and you got nowhere else to call,
It's almost,
just in your romantic schemes,
it's like a bossa nova.
to thundering, I long to see your bright and smiling eyes. Babe, the stars are sparkling in your tears. You'd better take my handkerchief and dry your eyes. Love is such a miracle. Every day brings brand new life. Why hesitate? Why compromise? You're a friend of mine. Suddenly I am here with you. I won't get over you. I want control of you. You have to make your move. Once I get hold of you, I won't let go of you. I'll miss my aeroplane too. I'll miss my aeroplane too.
Wow, this was literally like bossa nova, you know. It had like this really nice jazz vibe and the bass, beautiful guitar chords, very like bossa nova, like Brazilian, you know. And I remember the first time I got into that with Antonio Carlos Jobim and Stan Getz, you know, and João Gilberto. Oh my God. That is an album that I just loved as a kid. I don't know. I think I heard my parents listening to it and I was like, what's this? This is like amazing music. And I had no idea about jazz, but it was just so good. My God, this, like right now, I'm looking at the channel. And Scott, your video is just like, you know, taking off. Addicted to Love. Like, it's insane how much views it's getting. It's literally like, it's not stopping. Very cool, you know. Thank you so much. I mean, for the channel, it has 166 comments. What? In 6 hours, you know, like that's a lot. Although, I mean, there's another, that was my idea, to do this video. That was my, how could I say this? I sponsored this video. Yes. I've seen All Good People, and man, that video has so many views. I guess we have a lot of Yes fans, and 13,000 views and 330 comments, 2 dislikes, 1,300 likes. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's like one of the highest watched videos. Like, that was my idea. That was pretty good. All right. So, what's next? Let's see here. Okay, Love Me or Leave Me, last song. This is 1992. And let's give it up for more Robert Palmer. I'm loving this, man. Like, I'm literally can't wait to listen to more. And it takes, like, I don't know, like, you know, I listen to so much music, especially when I do marathons, and I really like everything, you know. I really like, when I dislike something, I'm super honest about it, but it just doesn't happen that much. But when I also like something, I'm very vocal about it, and this man here is so talented, you know. It's just more of my alley, I guess, personally, I don't know, than a lot of other stuff that I listen to, you know, when I do marathons. That's, for example, these 5 songs, I'm gonna, once I get to edit this video and, you know, I add all the stuff, you know, like the thumbnail, and, you know, there's a lot of stuff in the description. And when I do that, I'm gonna re-listen to these songs, because so far this is so good, you know. So let's keep going with Love Me or Leave Me. Let's go. Like big band.
The suspense is killing me. I can't stand uncertainty. Tell me now, I've got to know. Whether you want me to stay or go. Love me or leave me, or let me be lonely. You won't believe me, but I love you only. I'd rather be lonely than happy with somebody else. You might find the nighttime the right time for kissing, but nighttime is my time for just reminiscing, regretting instead of forgetting with somebody else. There'll be no one unless that someone is you. I intend to be independently blue. I want your love, but I don't want to borrow. To have it today and to give back tomorrow. For your love is my love, there's no love for nobody else. There'll be no one unless that someone tend to be independently blue. I want your love, but I don't want to borrow. To have it today and to give back tomorrow. For your love is my love, eternally lasting. To have for always and to keep for forever. Your love is my love, there's no love for nobody
else. Wow. This was so good. This was literally like, you know, Frank Sinatra style, you know, swing, big band, you know, jazz. I loved it. Really cool that he also got into that, you know. So cool. No, well, what can I say, you know, Robert Palmer, just like Scott called him, you know, like the chameleon, just like you know, Elvis Costello. I think that's what they have in common, you know, that they just don't have a style. Or Prince, you know, like they don't really have a musical direction. They just do everything. And I love that, you know, I love that about certain artists. It's just, even like, I mean, yeah, there's some bands who do that as well. You know, you can't pinpoint them, and they're just like, I don't know. Like, for example, I'm looking at Rush, you know, because that's the song that literally started, because it's part of a different marathon. But Rush, yes, I guess you can say it's progressive rock, but it doesn't really sound like any other band. You know, they sound like Rush. You know, I love that about them. And there's some other bands that are like, yeah, you know, they have some similarities, you know, but then some bands are just completely original, and some artists. Thank you so much, Scott. This was wonderful. I can definitely see myself, you know, getting deeper into the Robert Palmer catalog. And again, what a shame, you know, that he's no longer with us. I mean, he would be in the 70s right now, 70 like 8 or something. I mean, still, you know, I mean, I have a different concept of old, you know, because I've lived now for the last 14 years. In my family, we have a 98-year-old, you know, Alexia's grandma, and she is just like, that's old. And she's not even that old. I mean, she's like, she doesn't act old at all, you know, she's like hilarious. And so for me, you know, 60 or 50, like that's, I'm sorry, but that's not old, you know, like, yeah, but that's just my, you know, I guess my my perception, you know, because I've been living with this person, not living with her, but interacting with her so long that she's old, you know, she's old. So 70, like even I tell my mom, like, Mom, I'm sorry, but you're not old, you know, so stuff like that. So, yeah, but again, thank you so much, Scott. This was a lot of fun. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you had a good time. Like I said, if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. You can give it a thumbs down. Subscribe to the channel. You know, we're at 96,000. And we would love to get to 100,000 as soon as we can. It's literally 4,000 more, 3,946 to be exact. So every subscription is help, you know, it helps. It puts the channel up higher, and the algorithm, you know, more people can watch it and enjoy. And thank you so much if you have subscribed. Or if you, sometimes you can even check if you're still subscribed, you know, because YouTube sometimes, if you don't check a channel for a while, then it kind of unsubscribes you for some reason. It's super weird, but even has happened to me, you know, stuff that I've subscribed to, and then suddenly it's like I'm not even subscribed to this person. Why? So that's just stuff that YouTube does. And so check if you're still subscribed, if you like the channel. Of course, if you're not subscribed, check, and maybe you can help us with that. But again, thank you so much everyone for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you all in the next one.